him at the end with the field goal, right?
Because he did the
should.
onside squib kick or something.
Still, I would have just took the final one game.
Especially if he quit then. Hell, you gotta shut that guy up.
Big Joe. You gotta have that Big Joe mentality.
Facts. I taught him, bro.
Alright. Well, Boof's game's over, so let's see if we can get Boofy on this after the commission's done. Someone have Boofy's... Someone have Boof... Hey, we're on stream. He can hear it all.
Oh, Boof, I love you, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So we got the draft class in now? We can start...
Yeah.
Cool,
Yeah, we can definitely start scouting now. I just uploaded the draft class. So, everything's good on that front. I'm working on the 2021 draft class now, so it'll be ready like by week 3 of next season. And then, oh yeah, make sure everybody does their 2021 player submissions, so they can be added for, considerations and stuff for the next class. We'll probably, there'll be announcements about it for sure, but everybody make sure, you try to get it in like during the off season, well before the off season or before the end of preseason next season.
Alright, now that we're back here, we've got the viewers back on. Let's see. What did we... We're talking about overrated players.
We did underrated.
We did underrated.
You got a Super Bowl prediction for us?
We've been getting some hot takes in here now.
Okay, so... Obviously, my real Super Bowl pick has me and the Colts in it. I actually have the Colts going to Super Bowl.
You think Colts can beat Instant?
I think he can beat them. He can definitely beat them.
He has beaten them.
He has beaten them. He beat them earlier this season. But I think Drift will definitely make it to the Super Bowl this year. That's just my prediction. And then from the NFC side, I would say me, but if I was to omit myself, it's kind of hard to pick against the Eagles for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, we feel that one.
I mean, he pretty much the standard for the whole NFC class. Last year, our NFC Championship game was competitive, and then the rematch this year was also competitive, but I just couldn't get nothing going on offense. Like he has a really like you said earlier, he has a really solid game plan. I mean, he knows when to play smash mouth football, and he limits his turnovers when he plays elite players. So he's just a really good player overall.
Question becomes, this is a personal question for myself now. This is the Cowboys owner. Can the Cowboys make the playoffs, even when TCG wins his division?
I definitely think the Cowboys will make the playoffs. I have you in the playoffs for sure. Cause honestly, like y'all said earlier, you'll win 10 games. Let's just take a look at your schedule real quick. So you have the Patriots coming. You have a bye week. You
Yeah, I'm
can't
on
lose your
bye
bye
this
week.
week.
And you're on a 4-game winning streak right now. So you have momentum. Then you got the Patriots, then you got the Dolphins. Then you play the Rams. So I could see you winning another 2, and then you got a tough game. Who knows if Gurley's going to be there for week 11. I mean, the Rams is a good user for sure. I don't think he's I don't think he's overrated like Instant said. I think he's about on that I think he's about on that Chiefs level. I think him and the Chiefs would actually be a really good game if they played. But I mean, he has a quarterback identity crisis. So I mean, when you have a quarterback identity crisis, it ain't no telling what you're gonna do from week to week.
Oof.
In today's NFL, you
I
can't
felt that
go,
one.
you know.
Talking about the Cowboys right now.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, the end of your schedule gets pretty tough with the Bills and the Packers and the Redskins twice, and you got Eagles. But if you just win the games you're supposed to win, I could see you sneaking in as a wild card because you've won enough on your front end.
Yep. Hopefully that's the goal here in Dallas. That's the
Yeah.
goal. Alrighty, so we've done we've done a little bit of playoff prediction. We've done Super Bowl prediction, overrated and underrated users. How about a team that you think, we've said this before, a team that's not doing so well, but you think, maybe a couple roster moves, just getting better as a user, could contend for a playoff spot, or maybe even a Super Bowl coming up here.
Let's see. A team that's basically not underrated,
Basically
but a
maybe,
couple of roster moves and they'll be in the
A
playoffs.
team that's on the come up.
yeah, a team that's right below underrated, I should say. Not a sleeper for, say, the playoffs this year, but
Maybe next year.
yeah, maybe next year.
Dang, that's tough. I'm gonna have to say, I kind of want to say, I think the obvious pick is the Saints. I think he's a couple of moves away from possibly sneaking into a wild card or something like that.
I mean, he's got to do it this year. Drew Brees is retiring.
Yeah,
and
Drew Brees is retired.
He's got all them interceptions with a
so who knows what
franchise
he'll do with a new
quarterbacks. With a franchise quarterback, so.
Just gotta clean it up, man. Clean it up.
I don't know. That's kind of hard because I like the Niners and I like the Lions as guys that could, get some pieces. But with who's in their division, I can't really sneak them into the playoffs anytime soon. I mean,
Okay.
because the Niners, even though I blew him out, he played a really good first half, and he's really, like, as long as he can stay in the game mentally, he'll be okay.
I think so. I mean, he's a solid user. He kept up with the Browns. Obviously, the
sure.
showing against you wasn't the best, but, I like him a lot. He's tutored under one of the best, so,
Yeah, he can definitely get there, I think, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm gonna probably go with either him or the Lions.
Oh my goodness, Trevor had 5 picks with Jerome Baker in one game.
Oh my, wait. I changed my mind. I'm gonna go with the Buccaneers actually.
The Buccaneers. See, I haven't seen him play much. He's not too active in chat, but how does he do gameplay wise?
Gameplay wise, you can tell he just has a very, very diminished roster. He needs to rebuild that roster back up, which I think he's doing. And then once he gets whatever guy he wants at quarterback, because he's currently starting Cardell Jones, and Cardell Jones was like kind of brutal. So
That's a poor man's Jameis Winston.
yeah, Jameis Winston's out for the season. So
Ooh.
I think the Bucks, if he gets his roster right, probably after this draft or whatever, I think he'll have a chance to sneak in too. He's a pretty solid user.
Big Joe. Ask Tizzle who will win, me or Bucks next week.
That's actually a really good game. That's next week. Ooh, that's a tough one. I think I'm gonna say it's gonna be within 5 points. I'm not gonna pick anyone, but I'll say it's gonna be within a 5 point game.
Hmm. Interesting. Should you go with Big Joe, who's been riding high, or do you go with Buccaneers, who you said is very underrated?
Yeah, I think that's actually gonna be a really good test for Big Joe coming up.
All
I
right,
think
Big
it.
Joe.
I'm
I'm
here,
going with Big Joe. I'm going with him.
I gotta go with my man, Big
You're
Joe.
my man.
What do you guarantee a victory?
We're guaranteeing it. Put it on the books. Big Joe's winning it.
Okay, that should be a good game then.
You better back it up, Big Joe. I know you're listening. All right.
I got you, boys.
All right. Here we go. These two kind of tie in together. They might be the same person. So, who's the best user you've played so far? And I guess that would kind of tie in. Who's someone that might be a rival in your division that you just hate playing? When they come up on that schedule, it's going to be a tough one.
In my division, my specific
A
division.
division or whoever, even a rival, even
Well,
someone you consider a rival for yourself.
okay, so definitely the main person that I check for in the NFC is obviously the Eagles.
You don't gotta tell me he's.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as hardest user I've played, he's definitely the hardest user I've played. I know the Cardinals. The Cardinals is pretty solid, and obviously instant, and I played all of these guys to be honest, but instant and drift and pretty much all our LO are pretty much top tier Madden players.
Except for that, remember the Fallen guy.
Damn.
Yeah, we need to coach him up a little bit.
Can you coach a better quarterback on my roster?
Well, it's tank for Tua season. I don't know why you're 5-2 right now.
Got that right.
Jerry Jones said he doesn't know what losing is, and Tony Romo wants to come out of retirement to suit up.
I can't see that happening with his back.
You didn't hear about what happened with his back? It got all healed up from his years of broadcasting. He should be cleared. The same one that cleared Shaquem Griffin to play in BFGO.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I had to get that in there. I think that's it. Do you have any other questions here, Milkman?
No.
You got any questions for us? I know we've been firing these ones up here with the hot takes.
Statement?
Oh, Milkman wants to make a statement.
I'll see you in the Super Bowl, buddy.
I really hope you get there. I really do.
Oh,
That
man.
would be a great match.
All right. Yeah. Mhm.
Want to thank y'all for hosting the
Mhm.
podcast.
Yep.
It was a cool idea. I'm glad y'all put this together.
Yeah,
It's really
we're
good for,
gonna try and make it bigger and better. We're gonna try and get it PC, get some graphics. We're gonna try and get everyone on here that wants to be on. Maybe we'll get GM expert Liam on here, or fan favorite Bills. Trying to reach out to him. Everyone wants to hear from him. So if you're listening, buddy, we want you on here. I'm sure everyone
I
else
don't wanna
does
say
too.
nothing, but Bills is ducking me right now. He said he can't play at advanced, so.
Oh man, he just got off playing his game. We'll see. We'll see. All right, Tizzle. Well, thanks for coming out and supporting us. Hopefully we can get this better and get this thing going. Well, we're gonna shoot for week 12 here. Every 4 weeks we plan on doing this. So.
Ooh, sounds good.
All right. Yep.
Hopefully we'll have top tens and stuff up like that. That'll be really cool to see.
Yeah, that'll be fun to see that shape out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, take it easy, man. Next one up is probably the funniest guy in the league. I don't think he needs much of an introduction. The man, the myth, the boof. How's it going? Boof.
Boo.
Boofy. Mrs. Boof must be yelling at him. He had to hide that.
Here, fuck you.
Come on, Boofy.
You can do this. You can do this, Proof. People want to hear you.
Bills is up 24-12.
Boof, we can't hear you on PlayStation.
It's a sad. It's a sad day. Oh, what does that say?
Bear with us.
It says allow for current party, so it should let him use it. I don't know why that's not working. I heard something. I don't know. This is very anticlimactic. Oh.
Oh.
Boof.
I hear myself. That's a start. Boof.
You can't hear Boofy. His mic is not.
B-Cal's trying to. Did we talk bad about the Broncos? Pretty sure I hyped my man's D-line up.
I don't know. I think we mentioned how his quarterback was a little subpar.
Sus.
Yeah, we said you'd probably go as far as your quarterback will. Hopefully we can get Boofy on here. If not, we might have to cut this short.
I don't want to disappoint the people.
Yeah.
Oof.
He's trying to plug his mic in, so what he's doing is doing like the 3 like in and out technique, putting it in the audio jack. And I don't know if it works because you have to have one of the older controllers. This is why we want to get it on the PC. Then people can use their phones to talk if they like.
We'll figure that out for next week. Next time.
Well, very anticlimactic, but it doesn't look like we can get the Boofy Bish on here. Very sad, very sad.
It's a very sad day. Boof will definitely be on next time.
We'll pencil Boofy in. Yeah, so, I'd like to thank everyone who's tuned in. I know this, we've been trying to work through some bugs, game crashing and whatnot. It was not a bad podcast for the first one. We got room to work. Maybe next time we'll have a new host, or maybe we'll get some more people in here. Right now, as far as guys I've talked to, Raiders said he's definitely in. Browns also had a conflict with his schedule, and we want to hear from the new Dolphins owner Trevor as well once he's got some games under his belt. Should he not quit this time like he did last time? He's known for that.
Gotta get my shit talking underway for a big game this week. Stay tuned to general chat.
Yeah, guys, take it easy. Open to all suggestions. So if you like anything, you're rewatching it, you have any more questions, shoot me a message. I'd love to see how we can improve and grow this. I really think it's something cool that we can get everyone's voice heard in the league. All right, take it easy, guys. See you week 12.